In this video, you are going to learn how you can add the custom video footage or a part of a footage on the timeline in Premiere Pro. Coming up. Hi everyone, I am HarshVardhan and welcome to another superb episode. This is another video from the series of Learn Video Editing in Premiere Pro, and in this specific video I'll show you how you can add the custom video footage or a part of a footage on the timeline. So let me just show you what I mean. So I have some B-roll footage and at the moment it is on the list view. So if you click over here, this is the list view, and if you click on this icon view, so that's going to show you the thumbnail of each videos. All right, so you can just scroll your mouse and see through the footage or browse through the footage. That also very useful. All right, so what I can do, I can first click and drag it over here, and that's going to add a new footage, and it's going to show you the error that the clip does not match with this sequence setting. Would you want to change the sequence settings to match the clip setting? So if you want, you can just keep existing setting, change the sequence, or select the change sequence setting. But I mostly like to keep existing settings because I don't want the settings of the sequence to be changed. All right, so I'll select the keep existing settings. And now you can see this video footage is on the timeline and I can browse through this. So this is a cloud footage over here, and at this moment this is also, you are not able to see the thumbnail of this footage. So if you want to see the thumbnail of this footage, you need to press shift plus icon. So that's going to show the thumbnail and the audio waves as well. But if you don't want to see this, just press the shift and select the minus or the subtract option on your keyboard, and that's going to make it or minimize it. So this is especially useful when there are lots of footage above it, and in that case you might not have that much of space over here. So this is very useful for that purpose. All right, so now as you can see, we have placed this video footage, but this is the full footage. But what if I want only a part of this footage to be placed over here? So there is one option that I can just trim it from selecting the razor tool by pressing C and cut it and select the earlier footage, earlier part of the footage, and delete it, and then click it and drag it back. Or what I can do, I can select rolling edit tool by pressing B on our keyboard and by putting my mouse on the start of the clip and click and drag it to this point, and that's going to automatically trim the earlier part of the footage, and now I'm left with this footage only. But what if I don't want to do this over here? What I can do, so let me just show you. Just delete this footage and let me show you with another example. So I think let's take this footage. So what I will do, instead of clicking and dragging it over here, what I will do, I'll just double click it, and that's going to open up in the source monitor. You can see over here the source is written, so that is the source monitor, and over here will be seeing the preview of all our timelines. So at the moment it's blank because there is no footage in the timeline. So what we need to do over here, we have the option, these two options. Number one is of the video, so we can drag the video only out of this, because if we drag it from here, it's going to add the video as well as the audio. But what if you want only the video or only the audio from this file? So you can click and drag it over here. So let me show you. If I click on the video and drag it over here, you see keep existing settings, it doesn't have the audio, or it hasn't added the audio. But what if I want to add only the audio? So I would click on the audio or audio wave files and drag it over here, and that's going to add only the audio. All right, but now here we want only a part of this footage to be included. So what will I do? I will select, suppose I want to start this footage from here. So I will press I to create an in point from here. You can see the moment I press the I, it has made a trim over here. It has created one point over here, and then I will drag it to the desired point. Suppose I want it to be only up to this, so I would
press the O.
Then I would press the O for out point, and that's going to create an out point for this. So you can see over here it has created an out point. So what if I change my mind before I drag it into the timeline? Suppose I want it to be up to this. So what I would do, I will drag this playhead over here, and then again I will press O, and that's going to expand it. What if I want it, suppose let's say up to it, then I will again press the O, and that's going to trim it. So you can change your mind and you can just select the footage or any part of the footage from anywhere, and thereafter I will click in over here on this video thumbnail, and I will click and drag it over here, and that's going to keep existing. That's going to add the entire footage which we have selected over here. So this is, you can see the in point and the out point. All right, so if you want the specifically only the audio or the video, click and drag these parts, but if you want the entire footage, click and drag it over here, and you can make the in point and the out point from here. So we have just learned how to add the selective part of the footage to our timeline. So this is how I can do it. And now suppose I will take my playhead to the end of this clip. So for that purpose I will press the and button on my keyboard, and then suppose I will, let's say, select this footage. I'll just double click it and I will browse it quickly. So suppose I will make it start from here. I would create a in point and drag it up to this to create an out point, and then I will click over here and drag it over here. So you can see now the footage starts and then this one starts. All right, so this is how you can create the in point and the out point, or you can create this, you can add the selective part of the video footage to your timeline in Premiere Pro. So thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you did not like the video, hit the dislike button. If you have any question or if you want to say something, leave that in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing, and to subscribe just click the big red button below this video, and don't forget to click the bell icon as well. That way you won't miss any video from this channel. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next episode. Till then, keep shooting and unleash the creative in you.